Hello everybody, Kevin here, Raph3094. Welcome back to the channel, and today is the day where I hit the big number 3. That's right, today is my birthday and I am officially 30 years old now. To everybody's ear, that sounds like I'm getting old, and truth is, yeah, I am getting old. But that doesn't mean I'm going to give up on gaming because I'm turning into an old man. Hell freaking no. I may be 30 years old, but I'm still looking forward and trying out all kinds of cool games coming out in the far future, potentially, but definitely in the near future with all this cool upcoming games, mods, etc. So you know me, I'm not out of the game yet. We're still going to be kicking in. We're still going to be absolutely going all in on gaming sale and potentially some other stuff too. So, and that's what we're here to discuss about too, by the way. So sit back and relax as we talk about, specifically Armored 3. Now, if you guys have watched my channel in the early days, my early time when I'm trying to make all kinds of videos, I did a couple of Armored 3 film projects, a couple of Armored 3 short films at the time. I even tried to compete in the Armored 3 machinima contest. Obviously mine didn't win, but a lot of people seem to like it, so I am very grateful for that, that people like it. But I wanted to make more Armored 3 films at the time, and for the most part I did get a lot of the footage that I wanted. All the planning that I had was, pretty much all set. Unfortunately, all that footage, all that work that I did was pretty much erased because if you guys remember the time I accidentally, wiped my hard drive space when I built my new PC, yeah, all that stuff was in that hard drive too. So, yeah, all that hard work, all that stuff I got, all the footage, all the planning, pretty much gone, deleted. Even the saves as well. So really pains me that happened, because I got so much stuff that I wanted to upload. Like, I even did a full playthrough of Assassin's Creed Odyssey from beginning to end. Over 300 to 400 gigabytes of footage gone. And at that point, I'm not going to play Odyssey again, because I did my due. I beat the game from start to finish. I recorded it, lost my footage. It is what it is. I can't do nothing much to bring back. But not only I lost that, I also lost a lot of my Armored 3 film projects as well. All the files related to it. So we're pretty much all going to be starting from scratch, and we're going to be starting all over again in terms of the. Now, granted, the foundation, the setup, the building, all the storyboarding, all the stuff that I have written it on Notepad, just to pretty much what kind of movie that I'm going to be making, what type of stuff that I need in terms of the assets, uniforms, weapons, all that stuff. So, and plus now that I got a much more powerful PC now, it should be no problem me doing much bigger battles, much bigger scenes in all my Armored 3 film projects. And plus I also installed Armored 3 on an SSD drive, so in other words, the game is going to be loading and running a lot faster compared to being on a hard drive space. So yeah, so it should be running a lot better. We should be getting better performance, frame rates, etc. Granted, the 1,000 mods that I have installed for Armored 3 is taking up the whole SSD essentially. So that SSD is dedicated to Armored 3 only, in other words. So but yeah, unfortunately I will be restarting, but the planning does not stop. It's still going forward still. I just need to actually start filming new scenes, new materials. That's the only thing I gotta do. Unfortunately, I didn't really have the time to do that over the past few days because I was busy in real life. I was also hanging out with the family. My nephew and niece too came over, so I wanted to hang out with them a little bit. I had to help out my family out on certain things still, so didn't really have the time to do any gaming at all in those few days. Every once in a while I will be playing games with my buddies, but that's like off, like that's like me time, instead of recording stuff. So but yeah, but now that I am free, we should be able to do a lot more things now. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know on the State of Armored 3 film projects, and I am officially coming back to Armored 3 film, is what I'm trying to say. I'm officially coming back to it. I'm going to try to do what I can to release some sort of trailer or teaser or even clips as well by the end of this year. But you probably be wondering, Raph, Kevin, what kind of movies you making? Well, that's a good question. Let me tell you about them. So far I got 2 films planning right now. One film is called Project. I'll codename it Divinity. Codename Divinity or Project Divinity, which is, in other words, is a codename for a Elfen Lied reimagine or / remakes. You know me, I don't like remakes, reboots, sequels of beloved franchise that are over 30 years old by Hollywood. But nobody has made an adaptation of Elfen Lied at all, and that's quite a shame, because I think the anime, as dark as it is and how gruesome it is, I still think it is a fantastic anime, and I'm surprised nobody hasn't really tried to adapt it as a TV series or a movie because of how unique that anime is. I never read the original manga, by the way, but I would like to read the original manga after watching the anime years ago. And I don't know, ever since I watched it on, I think I watched that on Adult Swim at the time, back when Adult Swim and cable was a thing. I saw that, I was like, what the hell is happening? What kind of anime is this? And I want to watch more. And when what happened, I watched the whole series within like a day, and I love it. I just wish that they made more materials on it. As a matter of fact, hold up, I got the steelbook for it too, just to prove that I absolutely adore this. That I absolutely love this anime. If I can find it, that is. Okay, found it here. So yeah, I got the awesome steelbook here too, Elfen Lied, right here as proof that I absolutely love the anime. So this is my Armored 3 film project. My first film that I'm making is based on this anime right here. That's a closer look of it. Yeah. If you guys have seen this anime, leave in the comments down below, and I will give you a like. That's all I gotta say, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have watched that anime when we were like back in high school or middle school, and then everybody was blown away of how brutal it is. But yeah, the reason I wanted to make the film, a remake film, is because I liked the anime so much that I started to make the film on Fallout 4 first. But considering how much of a pain in the ass Fallout 4 is when it comes to, do all the setup, I decided to move away from Fallout 4 and go to Armored 3, because Armored 3 was a lot easier for me to not only use, but to also have full creative control of how to do the camera shots, the setup, the set production, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty much it feels like you're actually making a film set, but it's within a game. And there's no other games that has that type of feature besides Gary's Mod and Source Filmmaker. I try to use those, too complicated. So I'm gonna stick with Armored 3 because that is something that I know, that I am totally familiar with. So I will be sticking Armored 3 as the main platform for now to make all my film projects. Until Armored 4 comes out. But even with Armored 4 releasing, all the mods for it will not be out at launch, so it's gonna take some time. But yeah, that is my goal, is to make an absolutely fantastic Armored 3 machinima that everybody will remember by. And of course, the best way to do it, make a reimagined version of Elfen Lied or Elfen Lied, wherever you want to pronounce it, and that's what I'm going to be doing. This will be a full feature length film, so I'm thinking maybe 2, close to 3 hours long. So this is going to be a full feature-length film because I want to do it right. I want to make it something very special, something that everybody will remember by. So this one, I'm probably actually going to be hiring some actual voice actors and actresses to do some of the voice acting, because most of the time is me doing the voice acting. But I think for this one, I think we're all going to actually need some voice acting to make it a little bit fresh, and hopefully, and hopefully I will be able to finish them on time. The planned release would be 2025, but no actual date until it is fully ready. But I will be releasing clips, trailers as well at the end of this year. But yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to it, because this is one of my dream film projects for a very, very long time, and I really want this to make this happen for Armored 3. And hopefully I will be able to deliver a fantastic film that all of you guys will enjoy. And also paying respect and tribute to the original source material, the original manga and anime of Evan Lead. But yeah, hopefully you guys will be looking forward to that. The second film project is going to be none other than Hokkaido. Now this is going to be specifically based on the 1995 film that came out. And the reason why I want to do that one is because Hokkaido is usually a villain in the original TV series that came out back in the 70s, but in this one he's more like an anti-hero. And the way to portray him in that movie, the practical effects, the suit, some of the action scene, the world building, fantastic. Granted, the film was cut short because of the tight budget, and the movie wasn't that long either, so I'm pretty sure they had to cut out a lot of things out to make it durable. But regardless, though, is one of my highly regarded films back in that time. It's also made by the same studios that did, of course, the Power Rangers or Super Sentai as well. So think of it as an R-rated Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's the best way I could describe that movie. Check it out. It's called Mechanical Ventilator Hokkaido. Came out in '95. Check it out. Watch it in original Japanese if you can. Watch the uncut version too, because the uncut version is better. Has a lot more story and depth into it. Because you watch the film that came out in theaters, it's like 30 to 40 minutes of footage are just cut completely, which is unfortunate, because a lot of story is pretty much just left out in the dust. So yeah, watch the uncut version if you can. But yeah, I am going to be making a fan-made film that will be a tribute to that 1995 film. And the reason I want to do it because, like I say, Hokkaido is such a badass, and the movie was decent, and I want to make a film on it by using the Armored 3 film project, Armored 3 platform. I can't speak English. I want to make the film do Armored 3 as a tribute to the film, the 1999 film, but also expand on the lore, the world building, on that specific world, the universe that Hokkaido is in. So I'm gonna add some more extra, ingredients, extra spices to make it a little bit more spicy. But but yeah, this is also one of my one of my highest priority film to make, because this one is probably gonna be a little bit easier than remaking Alfred Lead. This film is intended to be a lot shorter, is a lot more action packed. Definitely built more on the suspense, the immersion. So the dialogue will be minimal, but there will be dialogue, but it will be not much. It will mostly be relying on the world building and the action to keep the movie flowing. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to release some pretty cool clips and trailers for that too. And plus, with the recent release of a certain armor pack on Armored 3 Workshop, I have found the perfect armor for Hokkaido that is very close to his original design in the movie. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. And yeah, that's pretty much about it on my announcement on Armored 3 film projects. I want to get back into it as soon as possible, so that way hopefully I will be able to get some recognitions from like studios like Amazon, Netflix, maybe the big studios, and who knows, maybe I will end up making live action films or live action TV series in the future, which is of course my dream job, because like I said before, a lot of Hollywood are too scared to make new IPs, or too scared to adapt IPs that they think it won't make enough money or traction. But if I was in their shoes, I would try to be a little bit risky. And that's my goal, is to make something crazy, something cool, and hopefully it will kick off. But, you know, we'll see how it goes, because, you know, the only thing people watch nowadays, comic book movies, and we know how that's going. But anyways, that's enough for the Armored 3 film project stuff. Let's talk about October. What games are we going to be playing? And let me tell you, October. I can't speak English today. But yeah, October is going to be a pretty crazy busy month, because there are lots of cool games that are coming out that month, and I'm absolutely going to be playing it. And of course, one of those games is Until Dawn. This game has been out on the PS4 for a long time now, but now it is officially coming out in PC as well as PS5 this Friday. And you know what that means? I'm gonna be playing this shit from start to finish, and hopefully we get the best possible ending, because this game is very notorious to pretty much. It's very notorious on the play style the game has. The game pretty much let you choose your own destiny in a way. You are in control of everybody's lives in that game, and whichever choice you make is going to depend if that character lives or dies. And guess what? You got nobody else to blame but yourself to get them killed. So that's the type of game I want to play. Like, I've been playing games like that since Telltale games, you know, with Walking Dead, Tales from the Borderlands, The Wolf Among Us. But yeah, this game I have to say is going to be really cool to play, because I never played Until Dawn. And this will be my first time playing the game, and of course on my preferred platform on PC as well. So I will absolutely be looking forward to Until Dawn to see what makes the game so special, you know, when it first came out. Another game that I'm also pretty excited to is Silent Hill 2 Remake. And this has been very highly anticipated for a very long time, ever since its announcement. A lot of people are interested in it, especially since Konami hasn't made any big games for a very long time. I think almost 10 years now. Now I'm thinking about it, like at least a big game. You know, like, I think the last big game they released was Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I think that was the last big game to release. Metal Gear Survive, we don't talk about that. That's crumble it up and throw it into the trash. But anyways, Silent Hill 2 Remake is the game I'm looking forward to, because it's a remake of Silent Hill 2, which is regarded as one of the best in the whole Silent Hill franchise. And like it's getting the Resident Evil 2 type of reimagine and remake, so it's going to be built from the ground up. Got new next gen graphics, audio, and I think you even got the original music composer too. You got the original music composer from the OG Silent Hill to compose the music as well. So that's even cooler. So bringing anybody from the OG team is going to make this game almost a 10 out of 10. But of course, it was getting a lot of controversy of how certain characters looks. In my opinion, it didn't even look that bad. I don't know why people would complain about it so much, but it's the same thing with Metal Gear Solid Delta, the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake on Big Boss specifically. Everybody was trashing on how she looked. I was like, guys, she's an older woman. That's how she's supposed to look. She looks better now compared to the original design. She looks better. But, you know, not everybody's going to be a goddamn model like freaking Eve from Stellar Blade, which, like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind looking at attractive looking characters in video games. Like, shit, almost everybody that makes their own characters is gonna make themselves look good. It's like me. When I make myself in a game, I'm gonna make myself look good. I'm gonna give myself, you know, a little bit muscle here, you know, maybe a little bit of a six-pack too, depending on what kind of game, you know. So, yeah, of course you want to make yourself look good in, you know, all these games when you make your character. But when I'm looking at the character that we designed, it looked fine. It looked fine to me. But again, some people are just, you know, some people are just crazy out there. But hey, it's their own entitled opinion, so I will respect it. But in my opinion as well, I don't think it's not as bad as some people think it is. So My solution is to you take a look at it, you look it up, and you will be the judge for it, and then you decide for yourself if you think it's a bad design or a good design. That's the way I think. But to me, some of the characters in there look fine. I don't care. The game looks decent. I will check it out regardless. But yeah, this game is coming out potentially this week too, because the game is slated to release on October 6th. But it might get like a. But since I did buy the deluxe edition, the game is supposed to come out 2 days early. So I'm gonna take a look real quick right now when the game's gonna officially come out. So it comes out October 5, so it comes out on Saturday. Okay, so we'll be playing this game on Saturday for sure, because like I said, I really want to check out Silent Hill 2 because I don't remember too much about Silent Hill 2. I know there's a lot of crazy endings, a lot of crazy Easter eggs. Hopefully that shit's gonna stay in that game. They better fucking leave it in there. But like I said, I will be absolutely looking forward to this game because it is a game that I think everybody's gonna love, hopefully, and I'm thinking I'm gonna like this game too because it looks good. Looks like it's gonna play good too, and for the most part, it looks good. I have a feeling this game is gonna be somewhat of a banger. I hope so. It is. So we just have to see when Silent Hill 2 comes out. Hopefully, it is a good game. We shall see. Another game that I also might check out is A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. Now, if you guys haven't seen any of the A Quiet Place films, check out the first film at least. I haven't checked out the second one or the prequel, but the first movie was pretty damn crazy. And then now that they're making a game version of it, it's gonna be goddamn insane. And I could pre-order the game too, but I'm still gonna hold out on it. I might wait until reviews come out for the game first before I'll consider buying it, because this game is coming out until October 17. So that is gonna be roughly 2 weeks from now. So I can wait. To see if the game's gonna be good or not. But it looks pretty cool. It looks very interesting. I have a feeling you're not going to be doing any combat at all, considering the alien creatures in that movie are impossible to kill. Like, your only survival instinct is to be as quiet as possible. I have a feeling I'm going to absolutely fail that part a lot, but regardless, I'm very interested in checking it out, so I will be putting that game as an audible mention because I don't know if I'm going to buy or not, but we shall see. Black Ops 6 might also be a considered honorable mention too, only because I want to play the campaign. I'm considering to buy Black Ops 6, but I still have very extremely low hope for Activision Blizzard to pull this off, and on Treyarch as well, because from my understanding, from my play on the beta, I was not impressed. It has moments. The game can be fun, but it has so much issues that I don't think it's not going to be ironed out when the game comes out. That is my biggest concern for Black Ops 6. The multiplayer, I think, might be cooked. Or I could just be bad, but who knows? Maybe Treyarch will be able to turn things around and make the experience for multiplayer a lot better. Because the core foundation of multiplayer is good. I like the movement, the gunplay. Is also is a good looking game too. It looks a lot better than MW3. That's for damn sure. But is it worth the $70? That's the question. Biggest question. Is it worth $70? To me, I don't know. If I'm gonna buy it, I will be strictly playing the campaign, zombies. Then I'll try multiplayer. But I'm still very debating on this. But I will put it as a list as an honorable mention, regardless. If I do decide to do the campaign for it. So Black Ops 6, maybe not. It's just that I don't trust Call of Duty. I don't trust Activision. I don't trust Treyarch. I don't trust any of them. Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, Treyarch. I don't trust none of them because over the past few years they've been messing up Call of Duty pretty bad. Granted, MW3 I heard had somewhat of a rebirth, with all the post-launch support. So maybe I'll check out MW3. I did buy the game, by the way, on sale though. So yeah, I might check out MW3 to see how the multiplayer is. Maybe zombies too. It's probably still boring as fuck, but Black Ops 6, Maybe. We shall see. Now for Dead Rising remake or deluxe remaster, I'm just gonna call it Dead Rising remake. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do all the achievements for that game, but we'll do what we can and try to get the best possible ending for that game, because I think you need to get at least 50 people out alive at least. And I already killed, I think, one already. I killed one by accident. So I'm gonna have to do what I can and try to get that achievement, because getting all the achievements in this game on the OG version is impossible because the AI are stupid. At least the AI are somewhat competent in Dead Rising Deluxe Remastered, but they're still kind of stupid. You still gotta babysit them still. But we shall see. But I'm probably not gonna be able to get all the achievements for this game, but I'll do what I can. But no promises. But we'll definitely be checking out some more Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, as well as Black Myth Wukong, which is a game I have neglected for a while now, and I kind of want to come back and play that game again, because that game is so damn good. It makes a monkey, like, it really makes me want to watch the Monkey King movies again. And I don't know if they have it on streaming again, but it really makes me want to watch the Monkey King movies. I heard there were 3 of them. Of course, Journey to the West too. You have to check out Journey to the West. Absolutely fantastic film, directed by Stephen Chow, the legend himself. And it's a movie that I think I recommend checking out after playing Black Myth. But the Monkey King movies are not bad either, so check those out too. But yeah, definitely want to play some more Black Myth Wukong, because like I said, I've been missing out a lot of things on it. They already released 2 major patch updates too that balance certain things out, so I've got to start picking up the pace and play Black Myth Wukong. And speaking of picking up the pace, I need to start getting back into Stellar Blade, because I haven't really played the game as much for a while now. But the reason I kind of stopped playing it, because I got so frustrated with the game, because I played that game so long that I just kind of took a break from it and just kind of cooled down a little bit. But it's been like a few months now since I played the game, so I'm going to get back into it and start learning the game mechanics again and beat the game for once. Because I do know for a fact this game is going to probably be coming out on PC by next year. And you know me, I am going to be buying it on PC, of course, too. But yeah, I want to beat the game on PS5 first, so that way I get the full story, or the full story of the game first before waiting the game to come out on PC. So, but yeah, I will be continuing my playthrough for Stellar Blade, and hopefully we'll be able to beat the game, and we might fight some crazy boss, some crazy enemies. Who freaking knows? But we shall see. Another game that I also want to come back to is God of War 2018. And the reason I want to come back to it is because God of War Ragnarok is officially out on PC a while now. I do have the game, but I'm not going to play it now because I'm still playing God of War. But I want to beat God of War first before I start playing Ragnarok, because I want to get the full story of what happened in the first game before playing Ragnarok, because it is a direct continuation from the first game, so I'm not going to understand what's going to be happening. So, excuse me, bourbon hot dogs. So yeah, we're going to be continuing our playthrough for God of War 2018, and hopefully we'll be able to learn the ropes again, because I'm not going to remember how that game plays. So I'm going to be the boy when I start playing the game. I'm going to be an absolute noob, and I'm not going to know what the hell I'm supposed to do. But once it kicks back in, I'll probably be absolutely whooping some ass. So hopefully you're looking forward to it. Ghost of Tsushima remain Sunday uploads, as well as Far Out London for Saturday, potentially Mondays and Tuesday if I'm far behind. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima and Far Out London will remain unchanged on the playthroughs on the weekend, so I will be playing those games on the weekend still. But there's also another game that I also want to also continue the playthrough, and that would be Final Fantasy 16. Now granted, I will admit this game was pretty slow. There was a lot of cutscene, but once I started playing through the game and started to get more invested into the story, now it really piqued my interest, and now I really want to play the game now. And especially now that it's on PC now, my preferred platform to play on. I'm definitely going to be looking forward to playing some Final Fantasy 16 because I have a feeling this game is going to be a sleeper hit for me. It's a shame that the game did undersold as well as Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. But I think mainly it's because the game is exclusive to PlayStation, and that's why the sale is not that good. So now Square Enix is open up to releasing multi-platform now, which I think is a good thing. But that will probably mean the games will come out a lot longer than usual now, since the developers have to spend extra time for the Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. So that's the good part, be the downside. But hey, I'm a patient man. I can absolutely wait. Another game too that I want to check out since it is October, with Halloween coming out, is Still Wakes the Deep, which is a game that has piqued my interest because the game really reminded me of John Carpenter's The Thing. And you know me, I love John Carpenter's films, especially his most iconic film of all time, probably The Thing. And that makes me want to play that game even more now. So it's pretty much The Thing, but you're stuck on an oil rig platform back in the 1970s. And to me, that sounds like a really good horror setup, and that is something that I'm absolutely going to be down to play. So you can bet your ass I will be playing Still Wakes the Deep, and we're going to be beating that game from start to finish. And of course, let's not forget the last big major highlight, well, it's not a major highlight, but one of the main games that we'll be covering is the Forever Winter. Now, this is the game that really piqued my interest because of its unique art style and the world building of it. The game really reminds me of like a mixture of Blade Runner and a lot of the mixture of the 80s to 90s post-apocalyptic films at the time. You combine those two and you create a very unique setting. And yes, I am fully aware the game is extremely early, but I got the game on a really decent price, so I will be keeping a close eye on the game, but I will be making a one-time off video in early access phase before I make any more videos. And yeah, pretty much I'm not going to be making any new videos on the Forever Winter until the game is fully out from early access, and that could be like years. But hey, I'm willing to give him a shot. I'm really hoping this game will kick off. It will be a success once it comes out. But yeah, we'll be making a one-time off video, probably like an hour long, just to showcase some of the features that game has to offer, what can you expect from it, all that good stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to that for the Forever Winter. Also going to be listing a whole bunch of other games in the audible mentions below, because those are games that I might not be able to squeeze in. But yeah, I'm going to definitely play a little bit more horror themed games this month, hopefully. So that's why I'm playing. I'm kind of mixing up more horror games in the honorable mentions that might make it through this month. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end it here for now. I've been ranting on for far too long. But yeah, that's a lot of big games we're going to be playing. Silent Hill 2, biggest highlight. What's the other game? I can't believe I forgot already. Are you kidding me? Until Dawn. God damn it. Yeah, Until Dawn. Silent Hill 2 Remake will be the biggest highlight for October. And might as well add Still Wakes the Deep as well, considering that's a horror game too. But yeah, that's going to be the biggest highlight. But all the other games that I haven't listed will be put in the audible mention below. Yeah, probably not going to play too many scary games, because a lot of the scary games nowadays, they're okay or they're not too scary, but who knows, maybe some of this game will surprise me. So but yeah, I'm going to end here for now. I've been ranting on for far too long, and before I leave, I want to give a big shout out to all the subscribers, especially to the old guard that has been with me since the start of my YouTube career. And if you guys have been around for a long time and you're still sticking around watching my channel, you're the real one, and I really appreciate your support all these years. And of course, for everybody that has recently for all the newcomers too, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you guys will be looking forward to any future playthroughs, reviews, potential unboxing, and all kinds of cool stuff planned that I have yet to announce. But yeah, for any newcomers, welcome to the channel. Hopefully looking forward to seeing some more crazy cool content, gaming content coming out for this channel. And of course, obviously your support means a lot to me, because without you guys support I would not be here. I will not be doing YouTube at all. But because you guys are here, deep in my heart, thank you for your support. And I really mean it. And I really mean that with you guys support, because I wouldn't be doing this shit at all. I would just be doing my own thing and call it good. But because of you guys, this is why I keep doing YouTube. This is why I keep making videos, for you guys' entertainment, but also as a playthrough, so that way I can act as a guide to how you can get to certain parts that you're stuck in the game. That is my goal on doing this playthrough, is to entertain you guys and help you guys get out in certain scenes too, if you're playing the same games that I am. So but anyways guys, I'm gonna head for now. Before I leave, look in the I will be posting the free PC games code down below in the comments. I will be posting up to 6 games, because it's my birthday. I'm gonna be giving you guys a lot of cool games that are gonna be ranging from AAA, AA to indie. And if you guys are new to the channel, I will be if you guys don't know, I give out free PC games every month on every monthly update video. As a show of appreciation to everybody that has supported the channel and watched my content. And like I said, this PC games could range from AAA, AA, indie. Granted, there will be only for PC only. So no console keys, and the platform could vary too. Could be Epic, GOG, Steam, etc. But yeah, if you guys want the game codes, I will post them down below. You are going to have to answer some of the questions to get the whole game code. So it could be a missing number or a letter. All you gotta do is take a wild guess of the answers of the questions that I provide. And if you answer correctly, guess what? That code is yours. If not, let me know directly, and I will give you the code directly. But you're gonna have to redeem it ASAP before somebody else take it, or the bots. And the reason I'm doing this system is because I don't want the bots to take all the keys away from you guys. I'm giving this game code keys to you guys that are watching my channel specifically. So that's why I'm adding more security measures on the questions that I'm adding. They're all very simple questions, but like I say, if you suck on the questions, I will happily give you directly the answer and the code if possible, if you don't want to do that. But that is my only way to guarantee you guys a chance to get the game codes before the bots can. So yeah, it's a little bit pain in the ass, but it is what it is. It's the best I can do for you guys. But other than that, I got nothing else to say. Stay healthy, stay safe out there, stay healthy. Obviously, happy gaming. And other than that, guys, until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace. Before I leave, forgot to show you this awesome Godzilla -1 figurine that I have bought recently. Granted, he was very expensive, so yeah, let me get you a closer look at him at least. The depth of field. We'll focus on him. But anyways, yeah. This is the -1 version for Godzilla. Very expensive. It's like almost 200 bucks for this, and last I checked, he's pretty much impossible, but he is very maneuverable. You can adjust pretty much everything, like the chest hair, his feet, even his tail too, which is pretty cool. Be careful with the spikes though. The spine is pretty damn sharp, so be careful when you touch that. But yeah, I just want to show you guys something really special before I leave. But yeah, pretty cool Godzilla -1 figurine. It's a lot smaller than I anticipated. I thought it would be pretty big as the Final Wars one that I have back there. But this will do. It's high quality at least. Very expensive. Very dangerous too, because the spines are really they're really sharp. So anyways, that's all I want to show because I forgot to show that at the end of the video. So other than that, guys, until then, peace.